Hey, what's up guys? It's Turbo. So today I wanted to talk about some gaming news. So there's nothing really in particular. It's just I wanted to get some words out here and give some opinion. So let's start with Assassin's Creed Infinity. So first up, it's a new channel. So I'm still figuring out the whole upload schedule and all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to see how this goes. So for some context here, I pretty much stopped playing Assassin's Creed after like the third one. With like Connor. I think I heard like Black Flag was pretty good, but I pretty much left the franchise after Assassin's Creed 3 and Brotherhood. Then I pretty much decided to, okay, let's try and go back, and I got Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered to kind of go back to that adventure, and I also bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But as you guys can see from the footage, this is pretty much my first time playing this game, so don't judge the skills yet. So yeah, pretty much in the background, this will just be your random gameplay. But I kind of wanted to talk about Assassin's Creed Infinity here. Like, it looks to be pretty far from the normal, stealth hood look of the normal Assassin's Creed games. The combat seems pretty cool. Everything else seems pretty similar, but I don't know. Assassin's Creed Odyssey seems to be pretty different from what I'm used to. And I know they did a redesign when they did Assassin's Creed Origins, I think. And so Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, and then now Valhalla follow like the new approach to Assassin's Creed. I think of it as like more of a mainstream approach. So to me, the Assassin's Creed franchise has always seemed like it was made for more of a niche audience, and every new entry seems to get more and more mainstream until now we're about to get this live service model. So I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not like they're canceling the franchise or anything, but I think live service models are actually a pretty good alternative to the traditional, like, wait a few years for a new game and, just do nothing in between except for play other games that you don't actually want to play over the new games. The problem, of course, though, is that, well, companies are insanely greedy, right? No brainer. But they'll all pretty much care about trying to squeeze as much money out of you as possible. So in reality, live service games just become an excuse for us to pay more for less content. So yeah, I'm not really that crazy about the idea of a live service Assassin's Creed game, especially if it's just to make more money, which I'm pretty sure it is. But on the bright side, we practically have no idea what it's actually going to be like, so it could actually be a pretty good game. I mean, it's possible. Like, Ubisoft already pumps so much unnecessary content into their games, like, oh, go get some feathers in Assassin's Creed 2, which, to be fair, did have a pretty good payout of like the what was it called? The Forensic Cloak, right? So that was pretty good. But I don't know if the actual collecting was worth that, especially since the real bonus part of that wasn't actually getting the cloak, in my opinion. It was actually kind of seeing what would happen and seeing the, I would say, cutscene afterwards, if you could even call it that. But again, you could just see that on YouTube, so it's like... But as for this new Assassin's Creed Infinity game, I'm thinking there'll probably be a ton of XP boosts, some cosmetics, the normal stuff. The real question, though, is how will the multiplayer aspect work? Because will there be a story mode? There'll probably be a story mode, but like, how will the story mode work? Will it be with your specific character, where you kind of jump into co-op missions, but the story revolves around you and they kind of pretend the other people there with you aren't really there? Or is it something else? Because it could be instead about like a group, like an assassin's group, where you yourself aren't really that special anymore. And so it's more like your brotherhood is the one that gets the recognition. Your team is the one that really got like that assassination. So kind of like a group assassination meeting, rather than actually being you, let's go, you're the boss, So I mean, yeah, I'm still waiting to see how this thing goes. I'm somewhat optimistic, but also a little bit pessimistic. I'm kind of thinking it could really be good. It could really spice up the franchise, but there's so many ways that they could fail, and they will probably fail in those ways that I'm thinking. And so it's like, I don't know. I'm really interested to see how that story mode works, what this all means for the franchise, how it'll be monetized, because it'll probably start with being free, I'm assuming, since it's live service. They want to get as many people in on it as possible. Most likely will be a multiplayer only title, even if it has a story. I don't see it being a single player story mode. So, I mean, we're going to see, guys. We're going to see. I'm pretty interested to find out, but who knows how this will all work out, so. But that's it from me. Just a quick little video talking about the Assassin's Creed Infinity. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Let me know. Otherwise, that's it from me, guys. I'll see you in the next video.
There's no keeping up with the tech industry these days.